Hey yo, what's good? I'm just gonna try to do like a short little tarot reading for y'all because why not? I promise I won't make it 2 hours this time. Um, it's Tuesday. Can I get hoo-ha 2 times Tuesday? Hoo-ha. That's what I'm talking about. Oh man. Why is my brain a trap for like the most useless shit, but then I can also like know the complete opposite? Oh my god. Imagine if you could replace all the like useless info that you really don't need with fucking useful info. It's not boring though, you know what I mean? Like, I like part of what makes life interesting is reminding yourself and remembering like the little things, even if they're like pointless. I mean, some of it's actually like a little comical, but then also like, I don't know, that was kind of dumb, but it's just wild how the mind works, man. It really is. Do we know what percentage of the brain that we use at this point? Like, is it 10, 20? I mean, at one time, because like we can use like all the parts of our brain as long as there's nothing wrong. But like, trying to remember from that, what was it? Was it Lucy? Was that the movie that had Scarlett Johansson where she like accessed 100% of her brain and then turned into like the black liquid metal stuff? Um, I think it was Lucy. But yeah, or no, you know what I'm thinking of though was Limitless, because it like unlocked 100% of his brain eventually too. That was, oh wait, so that's two movies, but like one was the pills they had to keep taking, and then she got that pink stuff or the blue stuff. I think it was blue, maybe it was purple. I got red green deficiency. I'm colorblind. I'm colorblind photographer and visual artist. If y'all didn't know that about me. Yeah. So I guess that gives me a different perspective. Just another thing with my brain and my eyes. Where does it stop? I'll never know. But anyways, yo, spirit. Let me get some cards for the collective here. Whoever's turned into this message, I hope I am setting the intention it's gonna find who it needs to find. So, if that is the case, then they are here watching this video right now. Spirit also, no weapons forged against us may prosper. Um, may all spiritual eyes and ears trying to illegally spy on us be blind and deaf. May any negative energy, evil eye, or otherwise not meant for our higher good, be returned back to the sender with love. Y'all know the drill, and if you don't, you will soon. I'm not gonna count that card because it fell onto the floor and I didn't like that, but it was the 5 of cups, and dude's just looking at like 3 spilled cups when he's got 2 full ones behind him. And I was like, bro, I'm like, yeah, there's change happening, but like you still got a lot going for you. Which I mean honestly, that's a it's not a bad perspective to have, but like he needs to do that. He needs to learn that. What I was saying is like the right way to look at it. So I would just say, count your blessings, and if you feel like you're a little down right now and you're out and like you're not at 100%, like at least you still have some stuff. Could be worse. It could be worse. It's all relative. Okay, I think I shuffled these enough. I want to do 3 card spread, past, present, future. I haven't done that in a minute. Oh, some paying attention. I'm so ADD right now. It's unreal. Cool. So, past, present, future. Wow, what an ominous, in sync, synchronistic, like pole. Well, I'll move it over to the middle so y'all can see it. Wow, that's crazy. Wow. Wow! That was crazy. So I'm gonna read those in a minute. That was interesting on the bottom of the deck. So for the past is the Moon card, which the Moon card is about. It's a card of intuition. It's water energy. Closely associated with the sign of Cancer. It is the number. Wow, my sunglasses in the dark at nighttime. um, so it's number 18, which adds up to a 9. But it's got like, I think it's 2 coyotes. And then like a lobster coming out of the water, but they're looking up at the moon. Um, yeah, that doesn't tie in the rest of those. But yeah. So in the past, you're supposed to use your intuition, or you were using your intuition. Presently, you got the High Priestess in reverse, which like you can see this orb on her head. That's kind of in my eyes, it symbolizes the moon a little bit, but that's like kind of like her crystal ball. That's like her using her intuition. So currently, could not be using your intuition. That's a 2. Um, yeah. But in the future, you got the Temperance card. It looks like in the future, and he's got 2 cups that he's messing with, pouring out. He's got a triangle on his chest. It's an angel, like definitely using their intuition, mixing some things up in the future, but they are spiritually aligned, I believe, with the Temperance card, but also like they got the right timing. So, um, while in the past you were using your intuition, but presently you're kind of a little bit lost. I mean, you're not gonna be perfect every day. You're allowed to have your down days, but it seems like in the future, by then you end up figuring it out, and everything should come together nicely according to plan. So we love that energy. Um, Bottom of the deck had the Strength card, which is the number 8. It's card Leo, but use your Strength, and then that's an 8 before the 9 in reverse. The timing could be Leo season, August, but before Virgo season starts, which would be like roughly, it's the early 20s of like a month is where usually the crossover is. So I want to say like roughly the 22nd, 23rd. Don't quote me on that. Um, so I was thinking by then that, and that is 10, 11, or that's 10, 14, that's 15, that's 6. Yeah, 6 minus 2. So that makes that 16, which is like 7. No, that doesn't make sense. His tile goes up to a 6, so that could be June, could be the future. You figure it out in June, and then by the end of Leo season, before Virgo season starts in August, things could be turning around. Um, Otherwise, if you don't, well, the World card is one of the only cards that can go either way. It still just means like a new cycle starts. The Fool in reverse means, but not taking the leap, and then you'll be fighting stuff. The 5 of the swords. So, if you don't start using your intuition and get stuff into gear by June, and getting your, seems like by June you'll have good stuff going on. Um, but yeah, if you don't, I would say that things aren't going to change. If you and you aren't going to take a leap, then you'll be fighting against stuff in August. So it's just a forewarning is to really tap in your intuition. But I have faith y'all be okay. I guess I don't know, that was kinda messy. Can I get some final spirit? Can I get some final clarification cards, please? Make it make more sense, please. 7 swords. It's usually the card of sneaking around. The ace of swords in reverse is over there. You don't find your clarity. Somebody could be sneaking around on you in fucking July. And then you're not going to have your Queen of Wands. Which also could be Leo season. But you will get lucky. And won't be shit out of luck with swords in your back. If and you won't be pulling your hair out at night. If you don't quit worrying about spilled cups and count what you have, you don't have to worry about that. What just came out? Knight of Wands. Show some ambition. And you'll be happy. And there won't be a tower. And you won't have to fight through shit. Be smooth sailing. A chariot by Cancer season. Starting to see a little coin come in. And you won't have to go off on a new adventure, and you won't be you'll be held back. You'll be held back and unable to go on your new journey if you focus too much on on the little things. So let's see if we can get a confirmation of what I'm thinking. The moon card. You need to use your intuition. And I was gonna say focus on your passions, you know. But so to me that also means like the moon also the feminine energy, which is creative energy. If you don't use your intuition, if you don't tap into your creative side, if you don't focus on your arts and keep worrying about the wrong things, insignificant things, you're gonna lose them all. You're not gonna be celebrating. 3 cups in reverse. You won't be celebrating with your queen. But that's just some forewarnings. So it's just like because like to me the Knight of Pentacles is like, yeah, you're like a little bit older and wiser than the page, but that he was like more juvenile, and but it's like you're showing up with like an okay amount of coin, but like you're not focusing on the big picture. Um because if you follow your passions, that's how you will like truly be successful. So yeah. And to reinforce the fact that Page of Pentacles came back. So focusing on little money instead of the Ace of Wands in reverse. So if you be immature about your shit, don't make the rational right decisions, then you're not gonna hit it big. Magician in reverse. Not gonna be able to pull off that magic. So that's also as above, so below. So like it even goes back to the high priestess in the last set. It's all about we gotta work on reconnecting back to our intuition. So reconnect back to your intuition and everything's gonna be gravy. So yeah. I wonder why, like, I don't know whose energy I'm tapped into. Kind of crazy. I hope it's not mine. I guess it could be, but like, all right, spirit. Is there anything else this collective needs to know? Five of Pentacles. You've been okay. So we're doing past, present, and future. You were healing. Now you got your intuition back with the High Priestess and Seven of Cups in reverse. Use your intuition. You won't have to juggle things. You'll make the right big picture choice, I would say. Yeah. Don't try to spread yourself too thin. Um, don't be hoish. I suppose. I can also like you got too many choices. That could be people. That could be jobs. The Eight of Pentacles popped out. No, Sun in reverse. Unhappy. No new journey to the Empress. Yikes, bro. Whose energy is this? Mine? Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, at least that one was kind of a good one. Um, I see what happens. Heal your intuition so you don't try to spread yourself and make the wrong choices because then you'll be unhappy. You won't start your new journey with your Empress and make lots of coin, and you'll be like the Page of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Cups. So you're not gonna have coin or love and be stuck doing bitch work. That's shiesty. I feel like I need to also delete this video unless somebody really needs to see this. Well, you won't get your heart broken because you'll never get the Queen of Cups if you hold back. Take the leap. You juggle shit. It's the end. Death. Dude, this is a recurring story about third party multiple lovers type shit. This is wild. This is wild. And it is a recurring theme. I don't know somebody else's energy or if they're just really trying to warn me, but like, damn. Okay, anyways, bye.